Cocaine. Also just shortened to Kai. And we're about to get started with East Origin. Hugo's story. And I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna actually load this up before we get into there to get that awesome music going. And I am exactly super excited. I hope you are too. Here we go. I'm also aware that Twitch is probably going to cut off a good portion of that when I go to export it. As it do. Oh yeah, we're not strong enough yet to take these guys on easily, but we'll get there. As we did last time, we got to go left first. It won't be long. We'll gain another level, and then these fools will drop like candy to a babe. We'll get there. We'll get strong. You just wait. Do they just not want to attack me? I think they're just scared of attacking me. Oh, they did attack me. Okay, never mind. I lied. And we get again, as we found out. Ooh, ow. You just don't get affected by that, do you? Let's toss that power up on real quick. I don't remember if there's a story fight this way, though. I honestly don't remember if there's a story fight this way or not. I'd imagine there's either a story fight. Oh, you guys hurt a lot, actually. Got it. All right, let's keep moving. Yeah, there's a story fight here. I was like, there's got to be some sort of story fight. Why did it have to be me of all places? Mishka. Me. No, we've got to save her. Mishka. Hugo. Let's talk now. For now, I'll save your life because I'm a savior. And by save your life, I'm just going to stand still and just attack. No movement. I didn't even move. Did not even move. Well, that takes care of them. Hugo. Yeah, and they're going to vanish before I can get to. Oh, it sucks. Thank you for saving me. I thought I was done for. I realize you're not schooled in attack spells, but those are extremely low-level demons. You're not even capable of defending yourself against minor threats. Oh, poor girl. So bad. Oh, nothing. Thank you again, Hugo. It means a lot to me, you coming to my rescue. Oh, she's good to go. Oh, no. Well, yes, but we were chased by a big group of demons. She warped to the wrong place. So then she gives us the red moon crest, which opens up the next path. She's basically saying we can talk to her whenever because she really likes us and she wants us to confide in her. Oh my goodness. Alright, I don't think there's anything up there. There's nothing up there for me. We did not gain a level yet. Oh, we did gain a level, so we can defeat these a little easier. Not by much, though. There we go. Let's deal with that little problem. Concentrated firepower. I'm sorry, I just have to laugh at the ninja monsters just popping up out of nowhere from the bottom. They're like, hey, I'm here. I didn't even see him there. What the hell's he doing? Just chilling there. Thinking he's something special, apparently. Yep, and then this section becomes available. It almost forces you into that area. So, I mean, it's a thing. Again, I want to apologize for any frame loss we may have tonight. Our internet has been... A lot of internet in the area has been a little wonky. And tomorrow is supposed to have inclement weather, so I'm expecting some issues with the network throughout the night. But, you know, we will do as we always do and survive and persevere. Because, what kind of streamer would we be if we didn't? Right? Well, I think we'd be a pretty poor streamer if we didn't persevere. Now that's cheating. Cheating. Not throwing things at us that we can't react. Well, I guess we could have reacted to it because I did see it coming. I just wasn't paying too much attention. Ouch. All right, first and foremost, thing we must do. Climb up here. Yeah, got to keep in mind it's only super powerful in its advanced form that you have to actually hold. And if you hold it, it does its thing. So we need to equip the Mask of Eyes real quick. Let this bridge appear. Which will raise this platform for us. Now we can take the Mask of Eyes off. There we go. Come down this way. I still love the music here. It's so good. I find no faults in it. No faults. No faults whatsoever in this music. And I hope you don't either. It's one of my favorite tracks from this game. We're just gonna grab this. Thank you. A Rotafruit for the Roo. That we will be meeting inside, well, you'll see soon enough. I think he actually does get the hammer, by the way. Don't remember. We'll find out once we get there. We're closing in on it, though. Let's just go this way. I think there was a reason we dropped down here. Was there not? It may not have been. There we go. We leveled up. Hold on one second. Okay, back. Sorry, got slightly interrupted there. Always fun being interrupted, right? One of the things I absolutely hate. I can't stand being interrupted. It bothers the living tartar sauce out of me. Are we losing, like, anyone who's watching, are we losing a lot of frames? This does run at 60 frames per second, and I've got the stream running at 6,000 kbs. That shouldn't be too terribly much. It may cause a slight bit of, like, flutter in the footage, but it shouldn't be too terribly bad. I need to actually use the full power instead of the half power. And you can pretty much keep that going permanently. All you have to do is just remember to hold the power boost. And now we've unlocked it. There we go. Boss fight. I think this is our first fight against either Toal or... Who is this our first boss fight against? I think this is Toal. Toal 1. Lady Fina. We don't have to win this fight. I'd like to win this fight, but we don't have to win this fight. You're Hugo Fact, no? Why have you come to such a terrible place? Please don't tell me the people of East here are in search of us. I'm afraid that's exactly it. By the order of 6 priests, we've come to seek you out and ensure your safety. I am but one of 12 dispatched here for that purpose. I was afraid of something like that. I'm truly sorry. We never meant to involve anyone else in this. Please, there's no need to apologize. Tell me, where's Lady Rhea? Pray she hasn't fallen in enemy hands. She's encountered enemies within this tower. But at the moment, she's safe. Yep. Turn myself down here. See if I can see me. See if that works. Hold that thought. Here we go. Yeah, we're fine. I'm watching the stream on my phone, and even though we're in the red over here, it still looks fine. As long as it doesn't drop beneath like 1500, we're still okay. I think it's in the red because we're dropping below. I mean, we have it targeted to 6000, but it's not perfect. There's Toal and Epona. He's my brother, just inherited House of Fact. And a former so-called hero who's supposedly given his life. His name is Toal Fact. Okay. Shut the hell up, huh? I said shut the hell up. We got something to say to him, and you better not not interrupt me. Brother moment. When we were preparing to come here, Father gave me specific orders. He told me to find the traitor to East, the man who let himself become one with demons. And once I found you, Toal, I was ordered to kill you. To be honest, I didn't believe him. I always hated you, but I never dreamed you would sink to such depths. But I guess, like always, Father was right. The hell are you cackling about? You put so much behind your outburst, hoping to get a rise out of me, but it's all irrelevant. I came here for one reason and one reason alone, to capture the goddesses and the Black Pearl. Huh? What? Hey, what the hell? I plan to eliminate whoever stands in my way. If you want to keep your head, I suggest you turn around and leave this room right now. Don't give me that shit! Why do you have to be like this, Toal? It's always about you. Why can you never take a second to consider the people around you for a change? You're lower than any demon as far as I'm concerned. You're nothing but traitor, scum. I'm more than happy to kill you just as Father ordered me to. I think I'd be doing us all a favor. And stop talking and try it. And don't you dare hold back on me, Hugo. Alright. Holy shit. We can't even touch him. Like, we're not even close. Okay. If we die here, it doesn't matter because this is an intended death. But this is just absolutely frustrating that we can't even come close to beating him. We aren't even close. No. Pathetic. Your magic ability is strong. You can't deny it, but you have no idea to use it. Oh, goodness. You son of a... Hugo. After our scrap earlier. Oh. What time to make my sultry entrance? Hey, Zava. I love this character. I love how just smarmy she is. And I can't wait to kick her butt. Twice. Wait. Toal, don't do this. Don't worry, I'll make it quick and painless. What? The other soldiers appeared. I love it. Looks like we got here in the nick of time. My goodness, you've all come. What's going on here? It can't be. Commander, what is it? You've got to be kidding me. Captain Toal? Ah, good of you to come. I wish I had time to slaughter you all where you stand, but your goddess and I have places to be. So far for now, I bid you all adieu. And we win. We lost. We got our ass kicked, by the way. That does go differently if you win, but I did not level enough to do that. Anyways, so Hugo's pissed. Pretty pissed. Fairly pissed. Alright, so this is the same, basically, just says, oh, Toal did it. Toal did bad. Oh no, Toal's bad guy now. And he stole Fina. Oh no, Toal bad guy. Toal bad guy and Fina. What? Hey, Unica. Okay. And now our hero's traitor. Now we gotta keep going. Now he's gonna tell us about what happened and why everyone's here. So blah, blah, blah. Listen closely. They took the Black Pearl. Same story as it was previously. Not a dang thing has changed. Toal's story will take a little longer because, well, there's not a whole lot of story that happens in Toal's side. But the story for Unica and Hugo is largely the same. Hugo is trying to kill him, blah, blah, blah. That's our goal. Kill fact. Okay. Not be hasty. You're just a knight. Do you think you honestly stand a chance against my magic? You want to fight? I'll fight. Sorcerer of Night. And Celia tries to kill him, of course. But they brought the Black Pearl here for a reason. Blah, blah, blah. We don't know why. And now we can leave. Thank goodness. Alright, do I have Claria Ore? I do not. Okay. I couldn't remember if I'd already picked up Claria Ore or not. Did not, so let's move back up the tower. Back to Guilty Fire 2. And we don't have any of the stuff that we... None of the... trying to think of what words I was looking for. None of the stuff that happens with Unica where she, doubts herself and all that stuff happens here. This is just straight up Hugo's being a fucking dick. And you can't get around it. He's just being a colossal cockbomble. Again, you can win that fight. It's just not easy, and you probably need to kind of grind a bit beforehand, which we have not been doing. We tend to save our grinds basically either right before the boss room, basically one of those type deals where we save our grinding until right before we need it, just because that's how we play. And that's going to be the major case for most of these games is we'll fight the boss, find out we either can't do it, find out why we can't do it, figure out what we're lacking. If it's like a level up we need or something, we'll then lose the boss fight, go do whatever levels up we need. And I can normally pretty quickly tell, okay, we are just not, we're underpowered for this, their health's going too slowly, so on and so on. Anyways, Crimson Lotus Blade. I think this is also a stored cutscene because Sol appears. And I don't remember if there's a cutscene. The fact lineage renowned for about your 5 different honorary people. At least you better be. What? This is a story cutscene. This is an important one. So, but this time I'll be supreme holy power. I'll be able to take him down for sure. Once and for all, I claim this sword in the name of Hugo Fact, child of House Fact. Hey, Saul. You must be Commander Saul Tova himself. This is correct, and you are Hugo, younger brother of Toal Fact, are you not? That's right, but it seems he survived, and you didn't. You still have unfinished this business in the world, Spectre? Such bluntness. No, I'm a warrior who died honorably in battle. I do not regret my passing. My one true regret is that I cannot watch the future of Ys unfold. But tell me, lad, why are you so curt? Why so angry? I sense extreme unease with you, accompanied by a dangerous thirst for power. That seems to run in his line. No shame in desiring strength, but you must not let that desire consume you. Such a road is but one end. You're young, the path of righteousness still lies open to you. Make sure your choice is the right one. The strength that lies in the world deserves to be used, and not sit. It seems your mind is made up then. Young Fact, you are already. He's already heading down the dark side. Which leads to Dark Fact. If you guys didn't know, Dark Fact is basically Hugo's descendant. And yeah, he's kind of a cock. He's kind of a cockwomble. Just his family line is a bit of a cockwomble. Hugo does grow up a bit after, meeting Sol, finishing what he does. Who's there? Hello? It's you again. Fancy meeting you here. Were you spying on me? No, I just got here. Couldn't see a thing. I swear. Hey, look, I didn't see anything. Maybe I just came to see your sorry face. Does it even matter? Oh. She likes Hugo. She likes Hugo. All right, let's go. Note that the now they follow a different pattern, which is kind of good, kind of bad. And this is what it does. And we can't charge it yet, so it's just like a... You kind of see how awesome it is. It also allows us to kind of get in close and personal with things. Even though we really don't want to, for some cases, whenever we're running through, especially when we're grinding, this skill is freaking invaluable. As you will see. As you can see, honestly. And it looks even cool when we have the full 4 effect, the 5 effect of the Eyes of Fact in their boosted mode. It's pretty cool. And we'll save it, of course, as you do. And we're already level 20. That tells you how quickly we're moving. And that's going to raise that. And raise that. There we go. Bing, bada bang, bada boom. Donka. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Go this way. There we go. I'm gonna grab all of this good jazz here. Again, the fire wheel is useful, but it's not super important, so it's kind of one of those things. But honestly, as far as skills go, this one's probably the most useful. Just for that right there, just how quickly it allows us to do what we need to do. This gave us a topaz, which is the second level of the trap mine skill. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Why are we doing that? There we go. Note that it's also hitting for more than our normal attacks do. It's just literally, it's OP. It's broken. It's broken. All of Hugo's skills are broken. Let's just point that out. They're all broken. Either way, we don't really particularly care about any of it, other than just getting out of here. See how OP we are when we do it. And that's why the shield is OP as hell, because it literally guards anything. Or actually everything, not just anything, everything. Note, here is the thingy where we have to break that. Actually, I wonder if a trap mine will break that. We'll find out. Hold on. Huh. Okay, but we do have to break it soon. Okay, gotcha. There's always things to check. I love how strong it is, but God, that was almost stupid. Just straight up dumb of me. Anyways. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day, by the way. Everyone's got to be having a fantastic day, right? That's how this works. Fantastic days. And we acquired the ruby, which lets us get the second level of his power up, which is the Firewheel level 2, which is this. I'll go ahead and show it off here. Notice how much stronger that is? But since we really can't take these guys out quickly yet, we should be able to take these guys out pretty quickly. Because we can't, there's a problem. That's a problem. We need to rectify by leveling. Save. Yeah. No, don't save over that. Go down. Nope. We only gained 1 level. Things about to happen. What the hell? All right, let's give the rue rota fruit. There we go. We receive the hammer. All right. Now I'm curious as if there was another way. No, there was not. I was like, is there another thing I missed? For some reason I was wanting to think there was. But this is a good spot to level for a minute. I do love that it does continue to fire, though. That is nice. All right, we are in the wrong spot. I was like, man, which way am I supposed to go? Devil's Corridor is where we're supposed to go. And then we go back. There we go. Come on. Just take them out. There we go. Good job. All right, let's equip the hammer. Here we go. I also need to do this real quick to give myself a little bit more max HP. All right, let's use the hammer on... Got it. And that's where the hammer thing comes from for one. The explanation on why that's being used. Now, keep in mind, his does... And there's done. We are going to be fighting the things in here. Because why not? I also want to show off what this does in boost mode because it is pretty cool. Come here. Come on. All three of you. Come here. It's dope. It's dope. It's just dope. There we go. Look how OP that is. It's just OP. Unica was not even close to this strong whenever she would come through here. Not even a little bit. And that's the night and day difference between Unica and our boy here. She's just literally he's so much stronger than her. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if we go up here, only problem with Hugo is that aiming his attacks is absolutely frustrating, especially since it's still 8-way movement. It's not true analog. You can use the analog sticks, but it's still, I mean, you can tell it's still 8-way movement, right? So you still have to think about that, right? We got a piece of Claria ore, which we will use at the next save point. We'll save and then come back and then go down. Which will definitely boost our abilities just a bit. And we're gonna get the Spirit Cape soon, which will allow us to heal while standing still, and allows it to be boosted a little. We're about to get it here. I believe the Spirit Cape is that chest underneath us right there. And we got a level up. Yay! And we got the Spirit Cape, which will become one of our main equips for a long time. I'm not kidding. There we go. Did we miss one? Apparently we did. Now, if you remember correctly, what those do after they hit you is they actually explode. It's a little frustrating when they do it. Got it, which gives us the Shell Greaves, which is actually funny because I don't even think we have the third armor set yet. It's fine. I don't know if I missed it or something. It's very possible I missed it at some point. Not that it really matters. I mean, it does. It does help a lot, but it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Okay, yep, I guess that worked. Now watch the healing capabilities of the cloak as we stand still a little bit. And we heal pretty quickly. It's nice. So good, so good, so good. And that's an ability that Eldol starts with in basically every game. I don't think there's ever a point where you have to unlock that ability. That's just something Eldol can do. Now here is the here is a good I guess that's a good SP grinding spot for now. It's kind of I think that's what I called it last time. It's just an grinding spot. But what we need to do is we need to move ahead far enough to activate the four flame thing search, and then we'll go through. Notice we're still not as strong as Unica was here. So we're going to want to kind of be putting in a little bit of work here. Come on! Take him down. Okay. Yeah, if we're having trouble taking... I think a good point to make is if you're having trouble taking down any of the enemies, you need to look into... Note that really didn't hurt them all that much, I'll be honest with you. But if you're noticing you're not really hurting the enemies all that much, you want to look into fixing that problem. You know, just fix the problem, as they say. All right, since we're already here, we'll just use this to go down. Well, no, we won't. We'll walk the normal way. Okay, let's just drag everyone down here. Hello, hello, hello. Easy peasy. And the chest. Oh no, it's locked from us. We need to go back. It's crazy. There's 4 statues we need to hit. Oh no, will we ever be able to do it? The answer is clearly yes. Anyways. We're actually going to move ahead a little bit. About to say, we were pumping that thing full of lead. Nothing was happening. Lead? Lead? This was not lead. Definitely not lead. By the way, this is the construct boss that we're about to be able to fight. Okay, let's go back. All right, let's go this way. Come on. Come on, dude. Just die. Didn't I say I was going to use that at the next save point? Apparently I lied. Yeah, you want to be able to take this entire platform set out fairly quickly, and if you're not going to handle the boss is just going to be too much for you. So, we're not strong enough to fight the boss yet. I want to be at least level 25 before we fight the boss, I think. I think that's going to be that's a healthy number. All right, we got that. Cool. Come on. Come on, die! There you go. Ah, so close, but so far. There we go, got it. All right, good job. So we did level up. Really didn't level up as much as I'd like. Another Celsidian Pantheon. Definitely not going at speedrunner speeds, but I don't think Hugo gets played at speedrunner speeds. Hugo's probably the slowest of the 3 playthroughs. I was going to say 4 because you can play as Idol, but it's only in the bonus modes. You can't play as him in the main game. Though he is pretty fun to play with, though. Like, just straight up, he's a really fun character to play as. There we go. Got all of them. tell me, folks, while you're watching this, what is your favorite Ys game? I asked this before, but this is a question I like to bring up multiple times. What's your favorite Ys game, especially during the more boring games that we're going to be playing? And trust me, there are a couple. This playthrough is one of them that I would consider a quote-unquote boring playthrough, just because it is a slow, very methodic playthrough. There's not a whole lot of action or strategy to how these characters, how Hugo plays. It's literally stay out of range, pelt him with your eyes, pelt him with your beams of energy, and you'll win eventually. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's literally the strategy behind Hugo. So it leads me to question, what is your favorite Ys game? And strategies. What are your favorite characters to play? Are you a big fan of Toal? Are you a big fan of 7 or Memories? Because Memories, 7, and my brain just broke. 7, Memories, and 8 all have multiplayers. There's multiple characters. So it's good for just doing that, having multiple characters. So we're going to go back down to the tower base. Now, I'm pretty certain... Okay, so this is the first one he does that I forgot to do earlier, which would have definitely helped. There's level 3. So we're going to get a pretty massive upgrade, by the way. And there we go. We're getting a pretty buffy. We're buffed now. We got some buffing. You're going to see it once we go back up there. I'm going to come back through. We definitely got a big buff. All right, so let's go back up there, and I'm going to show you how buff we just got. I'm not even kidding. Buff is not even the right word for what just happened to us. We just leveled 2 wand upgrades, right? So you think, okay, how much could a wand upgrade do? Watch. As you're about to find out, quite a bit. Literally night and day. We're doing 20, 30 damage a piece. We are literally eating these guys alive for breakfast. This is what we needed. We needed to do this, and I completely forgot to do it earlier in the game. And that would have honestly made one of the earlier bosses a lot easier. Whoops. That's a bit of a case of mistakes were made. But you make those mistakes. You forget to do things like that. And in our case, we totally forgot to do that. And as you remember me saying, if you can't take the enemies in the floor out easily, once you start to be able to take them out easily, gain 1 more level. That's a good rule of thumb. If you can take them out easy, take them out 1 more time easily, of course, because it's not going to take long, and gain that 1 more level. Since we're about halfway, we are about halfway through the game. Level 25 is a good place to be. Look how easy that went down. Oh, so smooth. So sexy. And we're going to do the powered up eyes effect here. Yeah. As you can tell, it's night and day difference. Night and day difference. We could not even hold a candle. Quit moving around, arsehole. Just like, stop moving. straight up arsehole. Once we get this level, we'll go, we'll just teleport back to the base. Be a good way to go. Teleport back to the next thingy and use the power of God and anime that are on our side and curb stomp the boss. All right. There we go. All right, let's go. Save it, of course, as you do. 21 is where we were before. We've just gained 4 levels since the last time we saved. Let's go beat a boss. The Construct. Do. Huh.
I'm Big Bad Monster Construct.
Actually, he's going to be a little bit of a fight because we're not used to how Hugo fights. Hello, Galati. There we go. You know what? We'll just stick to what we know. I think that might be a little safer. Yeah, this boss is literally nothing. And that's fine. Aw. Come on. Remember when I said this boss was really easy? I wasn't joking. Hugo literally makes a mockery of this boss. Come on back, buddy. And the boss is dead. Hugo makes a mockery of this boss. So does Toal, though. Toal also makes a mockery of this boss, so it's not like Hugo is alone in that fact. But yeah, that boss was mocked. Was mocked pretty hard. If you remember, it took me 2 attempts as Unica, where it only took me 1 as Hugo. Straight up, Hugo is just OP. Comparatively. Toal. Well, it took you long enough. You. Prepare yourself, Toal. I wasn't ready last time. That's all changed. I swear on the fact name that your life will end here and now. Huh. So you met with Commander Tova, didn't you? Huh? I'm part demon now. I can sense energies, but what I'm sensing you feels unfocused, untrained. as if the power wasn't granted you willingly, but taken by force. I go so far just to gain a measure of strength. You even understand what you've done? You shut the hell up. What makes you think you can preach about to me, about wrong or right? You're no brother of mine anymore. You're nothing but a traitor. I assure you, brotherly advice was not my intent. I was merely speaking from experience. What? Possessing a power you don't understand is the same as having no power at all. It would only serve to your detriment in battle against me. You stand even less of a chance than before. So frustrating. Less chance than before? Give me a break. I can take you any time because I'm Hugo Fact, rightful heir to our family's name. You hear me, Toal? I'm coming for you. Just you wait, your days are numbered. Poor boy. He really has no idea what he's doing. Not even a little bit. By the way, we didn't even gain a level. Just I want to put that out there. We really did not even gain one level. We're not hurting these guys much, by the way. Not nearly enough, that is. And I'm aware of that. I'm aware we're too weak, honestly. We're just too weak right now. But that's why leveling exists, because we will need to level. We will need to grow and increase our powers. Yeah, that doesn't even do crap, by the way. So we just need to level. That's all. Boop, bop, bum. Alright, we're doing this in a reason, for a way. In a way, for a reason. 5,000 SP. That's our first SP bonus. And we acquired the Evil's Ring. Yes, we'll need this. Same way we did before. Ouch. Ouch. Apparently, if you hit him up against a wall like that, it does a different type of damage. I'm not entirely sure why or what that means, but anyways, we got what we came here for. We're still looking for level ups, and we'll come back for that chest here in just a bit. We ain't forgot it. That actually worked. Oh my Christ. Did we seriously die there? We did. Dang it. All right, we really need to like level a bit before we do anything else. So let's all right. Got it. By the way, I can't do anything here. I don't have the key yet, so the whole lot nothing I can do there. But I can get the Rotafruit, which will grant me another pair of boots, by the way. We're going to stand here for a minute to heal. Problem is we need the marble key from here to get into that center room we just dropped down on. And then that'll allow us into the next area. But we're progressing slowly. That's the only way to put this, is we're just progressing slowly. And I think we missed a couple pieces of armor earlier. But the main core things we always want to pick up is Rotafruit. You never want to miss the Rotafruit. Seriously, you don't want to miss the Rotafruit. Hello. There you are. Come up here. I think there was a chest up here. There is, but you need the double jump. We don't have the double jump yet. We will be getting the double jump here very shortly. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, let me think about this. I almost think I need the double jump to get to the next area, but I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't save it when I walked through this room earlier. Apparently wasn't thinking. That is just a case of me not thinking. That's all that was, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Was it a case of me not thinking? Or was it just a case of me dumbing out? Is that what it was? 'Cause I will definitely accept it. I'm allowed to make those mistakes, right? Right? That's got such a long timer on it. I keep forgetting how long that timer is. It's kind of insanely long. Mask of Eyes. There we go. There we go. Got the evil ring. Not going to really worry about any of that. Got the marble key. You're just picking up what we got to pick up. A little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. Okay. Ignoring it. Don't need it. Don't care. Yeah, I've been level 25 this entire time. Okay. Can't defeat these guys yet. That's fine. If I'm remembering correctly, let's go this way really fast and see if there's anything up here I can actually do. Nope, can't go up here. Okay. You gotta have double jump. Okay, that's what I thought. Wanted to be certain, though. And we have to be able to defeat these guys. And once we're able to defeat these guys, we can level up quickly. Probably gaining 2 or 3 levels before we leave this area. Come on. Got it. We did get the level up we wanted, though, right? Go. All right. That could have gone very badly for me. Just straight up, very badly. I'm glad it didn't, but God, that could have gone very badly. And I have no down thrust technique, by the way. Yeah, I think it was session 3 when I reached this area last time. So I think his session 4. I'm almost certain his session 4 will be finishing the game, which will be Saturday. Yeah, I think his session 4 will be Saturday's stream, and his session 4 will be me beating the game as Hugo. Which means next week we'll be beginning Toal Fact, but it will take a little bit of time because if you guys do not already know, which you probably do not, while Toal is probably the fastest of the 4, clocking in at about 5 hours. Yeah, it's about 5 to 7 hours for Toal. He'll be the last and canon run of the game, and we will be probably watching the most cutscenes on him as well, just because that's how he plays. Because his story is almost entirely unique, even though there's not as much of it. We will be going over pretty much every single bit of it in detail, and it's going to be fantastic. You're not going to want to miss a minute of that, and that begins, I believe. Wow, that one actually begins next Sunday, and then it won't be again until either Thursday that we'll play again. It's one of those styles where it's going to be quite a few days before we get back into playing again, just due to scheduling circumstances, where we're going to be going back to a Sunday, Thursday, Friday schedule for at least 1 week instead of streaming almost every day of the week. Tomorrow night, I want to mention very clearly we're not streaming because I will be out on a date, and we're going to try to spend most of the night together. Out on a date with my wife. It's going to be pretty fantastic. All right, so this is Rhea. Hello, Rhea. Hush, I think we're surrounded. Huh? Kick butt, take names. What the hell? And we took all of them out with no real issue. I don't like how they're not crowded there anymore, but okay, that should do it. They're standing back up. What the? It's all right, I'll take care of them. And then they're defeated. We don't get that experience. But what did you just do? Don't Magic Article. I've never seen it before. Important thing is, I must say I'm quite impressed. Well over halfway up the tower. It couldn't have been easy for you to get here. More or less. I know Fina's been captured and Toal's turned against us. Now there's which news to you, I assume. I don't expect he's much esteem. No love lost between us personally. I'm fully prepared to kill him next time we cross paths. But outside his family, the people of East are lifelong allies. He's not the type that turns back on friends. When he was captured by the enemy, was it possible they did something to him? You have a theory, but I don't believe it would be appropriate for me to speak of it now. It's a matter of honor, you see. I can say this much. He's not lost his pride. You may fully justify in your desire to kill him. I can't say I blame you, really, but he's not your enemy, nor is he your ally. He's walking a path on his own. It's up to him whether or not it leads to where he wants it to, perhaps. I believe we should let him follow it. Hugo? That's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. Forgive my impertinence, Rhea. And now you're trying to justify the actions of a traitor? He hadn't lost his pride. Listen to yourself. Hugo, I never apologize for all the trouble we caused you. Not you personally, but everyone from Solemn's Shrine. She gives us the silver bells. Yay! Silver chimes. By the way, we're going to go back and kill all the monsters in the previous room a couple times. Damn Eldine. The Lilia shell. Understood. I remember seeing Rada's Annex from the outside. It was a little over halfway up, so I should be near it. I'll try to find a way in. He's being so fucking reckless. Such an... Oh, he's so arrogant. Gotta mention he's arrogant because he's really arrogant. Like, he really thinks very highly of himself. I think I'm gonna press forward and then double back on this front, because it'll be a little easier for me to get up to the next area. I'm doing that specifically so little bug fellas don't really mess me up too much, because they are pretty nasty. Like that. Oh my Christ. And that's why, oh my Christ, that was crazy. All right, yeah, we're going to go back down to the Silent Sands. Do a little bit of leveling in this room here. Come on. Anything else? Come on. Come on. There we go. Good job. Anyways. So while we do a little bit of grinding, and we got any stories to tell? No? Maybe? Come on. All of you. Come on. Yay, we leveled up. Is that finally level 20? Okay, 27 finally. Okay. Let's say, how close were we to where I wanted to be? Yeah, that definitely did a number of improvement on how much damage we're doing now. Went from doing like 20 something damage a pop to 40. Very nice. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to go up, right? Come on. Come on. Okay, well, that's about a quarter a level. Hoping for more than that from these guys, but okay, that works, I guess. Just keep doing it. Means we have to do 2 more runs before we are clear of this area, or at least as high of a level as I'd like to be to clear this area properly. Just wow. Okay. Still not enough. Still not enough to placate me, but definitely something. Like I said, it would take 2, maybe 3 runs through this area. To clear the leveling goal I need. Yeah, I was right. 3. 3 is the answer. That's kind of what I wanted right there. There we go. All right, so let's head forth. Boink, boink. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I will say that this game is rather linear. So if you're looking for something with a bit more wide open and kind of more options to places to go, you're probably going to want to play Oath in Felghana if you're looking for this style of game. More open than that, you're probably going to want to play East 7 or 8. And I'll say 7 is pretty good. 7 kind of overstays its welcome a hair, in my opinion. Fuck. We kept getting pushed back. That's kind of crazy. Like, we just kept getting pushed back. Wow. Those things are brutal. Like, straight up. Brutal. Yeah, we might need to do a little bit of standy steely. Yeah, we're going to need to do a little bit of standing still to get through this next room. That is insane, just how strong those little bugs are. They kind of wreck you a little bit. It's kind of crazy. I forgot I don't have the item that lets me heal on, so I was like, yeah, we'll just clear this room one more time. We should level again if we clear the room. Alright, we leveled up again. We still have to be careful, because we can still die. We can still definitely die. Is that all of them? That looks like all of them. Okay. Oh, Christ alive. Really? Okay. Christ alive. That is rough, tough, and tumbling. And they wreck you. Just straight up, they wreck your shit. I'd be impressed if it wasn't so dang disappointing how much they wreck your shit. And they say his shield is like the OP shield. I don't know about that. Another Celsian Pansia. We are 2 stages of armor down. I am kind of disappointed in that. There we go, and this will drop this one. Cool. What's this? Another 5,000 SP. I thought it was armor. I was hoping it was armor. Note that in the later entries, most of the armor is bought, not found. So don't worry if you're having trouble finding all the armor pieces in this one. Don't worry, that's not how it works in the later games. You do find some of the armor. It's not so prominent that you're having to look for all of it. Apparently I'm missing it when I'm going through the areas. It's fine. That's all right. It's all good. As we know, you're allowed to miss a couple things here and there. Doesn't harm the experience. I did not mean to let that go. I will admit he has the worst sounding specials. I think Toal sounds better. Ba 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 ba. And sometimes you just have to do that. All right, we can't get in there yet. I absolutely love the music though. It's iconic almost, I guess. That's the right word for it. It's iconic. Now we found Rado's Onyx. Which our current goal is to get up to the top. We're going to go fight a boss. Get the ring powered up. Get Fina saved. And I think that'll probably end the night. I think that'll be the general way we move along here. Yeah, we're probably going to go with that for now. There we go. Save. Yeah, I probably would like one more level for this. To be level 30 for this fight, but nah. Let's do it. Damn, it's a trap. So nice to see you again. Hello, Zava. You. Don't know my name, do you? Must apologize for not introducing myself before. I'm Zava. Hurry up, summon your monster, Zava. And now they're marked for targets. Basically, we're going to kill him. Yep. And she's like, the eyes of fact are awesome. All right, come on. Oh my goodness, this is actually a kind of a harder fight. Come on. Come on. We are hurting him enough. It's just... Got him. Stupid things going off all over the place were absolutely frustrating, but not too bad. And we ended with about as much time as I expected we would. About 20 minutes, which should be enough to unlock the room, see the cutscene with Fina, and be good. You were born to be a Darkling. Feisty, but I like that. You, Truly, and I aren't different. We're kindred spirits, both lust for power and both find ourselves solace in the dark, alone and unfettered by the indulgence of others. Don't try to think that. Perhaps I'd introduce you to Lord Dallas sometime. I suspect you and he would get along famously. Certainly far better than he and your dear brother. Wait. Is that really how I come across? I'm nothing like them. I can't be. Can't let her get to me. That's what she wants. You're a dick. You're addicted to being a dick. This is the fact. He's addicted to being a dick. Ah. The darkness, the door of darkness. Devil's gaze. It's far more powerful than he thought. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing. He just popped himself with his own blast, is what he just did. GG, dude. GG. Problem is, there's the fact problem. They only seek power. That's what happens. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Ugh. Well, look who's awake. Not you again. You sure are a handful. You know that? Did you really think you could brute force the power of Devil's Gaze? I'm pretty reckless, but even I wouldn't even near that thing if I didn't have to. Wait, were you looking after me? Huh, you sound surprised. You owe me a rematch, remember? And I want you to be in tip-top shape for it. Perhaps I'd have some real sicko to kill someone while he's unconscious. Easy now. After what you've been through, I wouldn't suggest any sudden moves. Take it nice and slow. I don't need your pity. And I'm not unconscious anymore. Let's get this over with. You're an obnoxious little prick, you know that? Lucky for you, I'm not enough of a sicko to attack someone who's too weak to do anything but mouth off. Now, if Zava were here, she'd totally slit your throat and laugh while you bled out. She's a real bad egg that way. Besides, Dallas ordered us to withdraw from Mount Rado's annex. So technically, I'm not even supposed to be here, which sure as hell means I'm not going to do anything but draw attention to myself. Have it your way then. So why are you really looking after me? I don't know. Don't know, it's the best you can come with. What does it matter? I just felt like it, that's all. So, you really the Clawman's brother, huh? Why do you have it in so bad for him? Don't you two get along? Look, we get along as far as I'm concerned. I have no brother. Yeah, I get that. But he's still your brother. You gotta kill him, you gotta kill him. But you're still bound by blood, you know? Nothing can ever take that away. Ah, sorry, not to reopen old wounds. Just came from different worlds, I guess. You East people probably all think that way. He's always been completely self-absorbed. Huh? Backstory time! The fact line is generally named first among these of the six priests with the arbiters, all manner of spirit. As the elder brother, Toal was expected to succeed our name, but he elected to become a holy knight instead. He came across as he was scoffing in the face of his lineage, as if the position was beneath him. He didn't care. He wanted to follow his own path, so he did. Protocol and tradition be damned. He didn't even bat an eye when he was disinherited. Honestly, didn't seem to bother him at all. And that's how the position of successor fell to me, the second son. They call me the magical prodigy now, but back then I was just an ordinary kid. I was constantly being compared to him as if I were living in his shadow. In its own way, it was nothing short of excruciating, but I did as father asked me and tried as hard as I could to live up to everyone's lofty expectations. My training was intense and all-consuming. I lost every friend I had, but eventually I was deemed worthy of my title. Finally, I thought, everyone will acknowledge my abilities. I'm no longer just the regarded as Toal Fact's little brother. But then your goddamn demons attacked, and we all had to ride Solomon's shrine up to the sky to escape. And of course, Toal had to stay behind with Commander Tova to buy time for the rest of us. Oh, how they praised him for his gallant sacrifice. Then, despite my hard work, I was just Toal Fact's little brother again, brother to one of the greatest heroes of East. Still seems that all I'm known for. About to crawl hard out of that shadow, just to be pulled right back in. I know I'm basically just lashing out at him, and it's totally logical for me to be as angry as I am, even after what he's done. It doesn't change the fact that I really, truly want him dead. His betrayal, that just makes that attitude a lot easier to justify. He shamed our family enough just by forfeiting his right of succession, but is still honored in knighthood. He took an oath to protect East and the goddesses, after all. Then he trampled that oath in the ground, and for me, that's the final straw. He's beyond redemption. But the long and short of it is you still love him, right? You even listening to me, how could you possibly gotten that? Well, you want what he's got, so you're trying to be just like him. Or I guess it's better to say you want to be respected and looked up to by your father and everyone else the way he is, and you're frustrated you can't seem to measure up. Is that about right? I got a big brother of my own too, and I totally get what you're coming from. You want to be nice to him, but then he sometimes wants to wring his neck. And your parents are always saying, why can't you be more like your brother? It's frustrating as hell, because you love him, but he's such a pain in the ass, you know? Huh? You said you don't get it at all. You're one hell of an imagination. You know that? Well, I have a slight inclination to be anything like him. I don't know. I'm just pretty good at reading people. But if you say I'm off the mark, I won't push the matter any further. I'll just leave it right where it lies. Least I can do to thank you for opening up to me. This is kind of nice, you know? I thought I'd peg you as this uptight, self-important asshole. I pretty much hated your guts, but now I don't know. Guess you're really not so bad at all. You're like an extra smug version of me. Alright, I can do that. Just so you know, it's not possible for regular people like you to get to that door now. I'll try. The goddess lady's definitely in there. She's safe, so don't worry, okay? I'll catch you later. I love it. She's so freaking adorable. I love Epona. May I ask you one last question before you go? Technically, I've already asked this, but I feel compelled to ask again. Simply put, I'm your enemy. Why do you go through all this trouble on my behalf? Sorry, my answer hasn't changed. I honestly have no idea. I guess I wanted to give it a shot, you know? Come to think of it, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. What the hell's wrong with me? You're an oddball. Weren't you supposed to be good at reading people? Oh, shut up. You men always latch on to such trivial details. Said my piece, so I'm out of here. Besides, if I'm late getting back, I'll never hear to the end of it from Zava. But thank you, Epona. Oh! Oh, ain't they adorable, aren't they? I don't think that ever goes anywhere, if I'm not mistaken. And she meets us here. There we go. And now we're just going to talk about the curse and that we need to go figure out to unlock it. We're going to show the evil ring. All right, we're going to unequip it because... All right, let's go do what we got to do, by the way. All we have to do is go defeat a couple demons. Pretty simple stuff. He says... Pretty simple stuff, he says. Got to kill a couple demons. It's fine. We got this. We're going to save Lady Fina and I guess end part 2, and then part 3 will be the part 3 will be the finale. Guys, we're going to be right where we were at actually a little bit before. God dang it, these guys are hitting hard. Nope, I'm gonna die. Just wow. Yeah, we're getting wrecked. And the Evil Ring's power has been restored. Now, things we need to equip before we do this. You have to equip that before you equip the Evil's Ring, by the way. If you do not, guess what happens? You die. Instantly. So you want to do that before you equip the ring. It's important. Trust me. And it is kind of sad that they're as strong as they are, but God, they're so powerful. So anyways, we're going to do this here. Save Freya, Arfina. And then we will call it a night, I think. I think that'll be it for tonight's run. And then we've got 2 bosses to do. We got, 2, 1. Because the next area, 2 more bosses, really. And we opened it. There we go. There we go. Nicely done, Hugo. There we go. Thanks, but I couldn't done without your expertise. Now let's get inside. He's being so nice. It's so weird. Now, this is a massive cutscene set. Don't remember if there's anything really mind-blowing here. I think this just tells more of the story. Just stop. Family issue doesn't involve you. All right, the rest of the group shows up. Hi, rest of the group. Now she's manner of breaking the barrier. We try to break the barrier. Yeah, we're just skipping most of the dialogue because it's not necessary. And she tells you about the Claria and the Outsiders, or the Claria and the Black Pearl, the one and the same, so on and so forth. We learned this as Unica, so this is really very skippable dialogue because this is everything we've learned under Unica. There's a little bit of dialogue change because Hugo's here and he's being a bit of a dick. I still have one question. Certainly. Black Pearl and Claria. Hugo. Good. Now the goal is to reach Lady Ray. Hugo again sets off. Whee! Now we're back to our friend Hugo. We have the Amber Key. Again, I think this took till part 4. I think we actually didn't obtain that till the finale, if I'm not mistaken. Miyushka is going to say something here. I wasn't trying. Look, I don't want to hear it. Just get out of my sight. What a fucking dick. Remember me talking about him being a dick? Yeah, he's a dick. Straight out. Damn it. You're probably telling me the exact same thing and I bothered listening to her. What the hell's wrong with me? You really are an ass. Sedina. I heard not exactly your proudest moment. It's what you tend to do when anyone gets a little too close for comfort. To your reaction, I'd say Miyushka hit the nail on the head. Well, you just think about the way you did. Just think about what you did while you're gallivanting around the tower. Don't let those be your last words to Miyushka. And we're back to climbing the tower. Yep, Hugo's still a dick. He's growing, but he's still a dick. So we're about to head into the last, we're about to head to the final. The boss of this area is the arthropod. So we'll still need to get him. There is a couple areas beyond this. But we can tackle those on Saturday night, where we have a lot more time to tackle them. I can start a little bit earlier as well, if all things go well. And we'll do that. So I want to point out really quickly here. Let's take a look at our different saves. Well, last time I played, Hugo. You could tell Unica was 4 hours and 39 minutes, where it ended up being a 6.5 hour playthrough this run. I think we're gonna probably be pushing around the same time as this, and we are right at 3.5 hours. So I think the next episode will be probably our long episode, another long episode, where we go for almost 3 hours. And I hope you guys are down for it, because it's going to be absolutely fantastic. You're not going to want to miss a single awesome moment of it. But with that said, I do have to go. It is my time to leave. I want to give special shout-outs again to the wonderful Sophie Storm 26, Icy New Year, the entire Moon Harbor Heroes podcast, the RPG Kingdom podcast, Travis and Adam, and finally, viewers like you. Of course, you can check out the Moon Harbor Heroes cast anywhere, and the RPG Kingdom cast anywhere podcasts are held. I am actually in the Moon Harbor Heroes cast. I play Ryder Typhon and the Lightning Soldier Tyrannus, and I'm actually advising on the RPG Kingdoms cast. for East 1 and 2, which will be coming up soon. And then, again, if there were any issues with the frame rate during this stream, I'm going to take a look and see what I can do about that. I'm not sure if there's much. I've noticed I've been in the quote-unquote red for the entirety of this episode, so we're going to take a look at that. I'll take a look at that sometime Saturday and see if I can't get that fixed. But with this said, current plans are Saturday night. We have a long stream coming up where we will be, hopefully, if all things go well, beating Hugo's playthrough. This is going to be 3 episodes instead of 4, I think. And I think that's what the plan will be, is we're going to take a dive and defeat Hugo Facts playthrough. And yeah, well, with that mind said, remember, stay safe, stay healthy, and wash your hands. I'll see you next time.